Hello, it's just me again, working on my protocol I want to share with you. So, as I did some lab work, I have some hormone imbalance going on and thyroid that's low, and I'm working on a liver detox protocol and seeing how I can stack it together so I can use my infrared sauna, use my red light therapy from Flex Beam, and some sun or seeking health liver nutrients, and also a binder as being minerals, and then glutathione. So here's what putting together. It's my blog page on how I'm using insulin sauna. As we focus on the show, or I focus, me, myself, aging is just not about the years passing by. It's how we feel, how we function, how do we perform, and are we doing everything we can do to be our best self today so we are thriving when we're older. And as I record this at my mother's house, and my dad passed away, as you know, 2.5, almost 3 years ago this summer, sadly, and watching all these people in a older neighborhood in Palm Desert, how much of how we age is controllable. And I'm really thinking it's a choice that we make because all this stuff takes work. And our generation knows a little bit more about the importance of how to create our best self in the future. So I'm working on metabolic health, researching and learning more, interviewing people on mitochondria function, how to use Pinoy metabolism testing to help identify where we are right now, and recovery, performance in life and in sports, but recovery, how do we bounce back from what we do? So, always looking at science-backed tools that can optimize how we age. So, working on my cellular health, my detoxification, my liver detox pathway phase 1 and 2, and phase 3 is the drainage pathways. And I have a PowerPoint presentation I'm working on for what does that even mean, liver detox phase 1, 2, and 3, and what are the ingredients that are needed to have that happen. Now, sauna, I've had a sunlight sauna in my fitness forward studio in Bellevue, Washington. Then we moved to San Diego and I sold the sauna, and then I really missed it. So I bought another one because they're kind of pain to move, and we didn't know how long it would take us to find a house. So we sold it. And then we bought one with our health investment money, and really working on how can I get the most out of that sauna experience. And I've done videos years ago of how I chose sunlight and sauna versus the different ones out there that are just far infrared. They're a lot hotter. I really find the benefits from sunlight and are it's not as hot. It's like 130, 140, but it's a near infrared, mid infrared, and far infrared. So it's different programs that we do. So looking at research, looking at how things are made is important, and what do you need and why. So with the sauna therapy, looking at the aging protocol, metabolic health, we know that stress, toxins, and inflammation, oxidative stress, accelerates aging, especially for people that are exercising a lot. If you're an athlete, you might actually increase even more oxidative stress from your exercise, especially if you're doing a lot of hard workouts. And as we age, we have less antioxidant production. We need to support that even more. We also have other things going on. So I would say don't blame the aging process, and embrace the changes and do things differently and prioritize things that you might not have prioritized before. Now, infrared sauna can help counteract a lot of these stressors, and we can even make that more of a beneficial experience if we stack it, right? So supporting mitochondria function, supporting our detox pathways, and our cardiovascular health, all about healthy aging. So aging along quality life. Now, saunas heat the air around you. So a lot of people ask the question, well, traditional sauna, that's heating the air. I always say my sunlight and sauna near mid and far infrared wavelengths penetrate deeper into the body, stimulating a cellular repair and optimizing metabolic function at the core level. So it's kind of heating up from the inside out. similar to a flu. And how Sunlighten works, different programs, I alternate, but mitochondria, we have to think of a different term that they're not just powerhouses of our cell, but they're really essential to proper aging. So mitochondria function as they create energy, but how many mitochondria? We'll do a podcast with Dr. Patel next week. How many mitochondria are in our cells, not our red blood cells, but everything else in our body is insane. I might focus more of the mitochondria in the muscle, but in the heart, in the brain, everywhere. So near-infrared stimulates mitochondria function, and it's a less depth near-infrared, and then there's mid and the far, but it helps increase ATP production, improving energy efficiency. Far-infrared therapy is what we're looking at for promoting detoxification, and there's some information on metabolic flexibility, helping the body burn fat fuel more efficiently. I don't know, maybe so, but we want to optimize mitochondria to help improve energy, endurance, fat metabolism, and overall cellular resilience. Now, brain function, I'm talking, I have a call coming up soon with Martha Carlin working on a brain function cognitive health program and how the sauna can help improve brain flow to the brain, improving oxygen and nutrient delivery. And this is good correlation to Pinoy metabolism testing, that Pinoy means breath, and how we're measuring your breath. And if you have resting metabolism, breath markers on the test, we'll look at, do you struggle getting oxygen into your brain and efficiency of your breathing? So we can look at all this together. Also, we want to look at cognitive decline and brain fog is obviously what we want to avoid as we age. So the sauna can help reduce neuroinflammation, they say, and support memory and focus by enhancing neurogenesis. So keeping the brain sharp is important to keeping the body strong and help us protect against what Martha and I are talking about, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and other sources of cognitive decline. Now, muscle recovery and performance optimization is what you may hear about the sauna for us fit and healthy athletes, but reducing inflammation to help speed up recovery and post-workout processes and increase circulation, delivering more oxygen to your muscles, are enhancing heat shock proteins to repair damaged cells and support muscle longevity. And detoxification is what I'm getting to in stress resiliency, that sweating in the infrared sauna helps eliminate toxins. So when I'm going there and I just worked out, I sweat a little faster than if I'm really cold, it takes me a longer time. But once I get a deep sweat coming out, I know I'm eliminating toxins, including heavy metals, plastics, environmental pollutants. So we want to make sure we are doing something when we eliminate these toxins stored in our fat cells. Often, where are they going? We want to make sure we have an escort, a binder to take them out of their body system. And that's what we'll talk about, a GI detox or activated charcoal, bentonite clay. There's energy bits. They have their recovery bits that will help binder with chlorella, or beam minerals is a good supplement as well to take to help get the toxins out. So we want to also talk, again, always about the vagus nerve and parasympathetic function, and how sauna can help reduce stress hormones as cortisol and help regulate your nervous system. And of course, improving sleep quality, improving relaxation, melatonin production. So why does this matter? Well, chronic stress, as I talk about all the time, and toxicity, oxidative stress, accelerates aging. So you see some people your same age, you go, ooh, wow, they're not looking too good. They have, they look a lot older than they are. And what's going on? Another marker we look at in the Pinoy metabolism test is biological versus chronological age. How adding in this sauna and stacking it with health building habits is really important. So Sunlighten Sauna, if you want to learn more, let me know, send me a message, and I can send you a link to my contact there, Vic, that I work with. M-Pulse is what I have, a 3-in-1 sauna, and we have the near, mid, and infrared sauna. So let's get into my routine I'm working on. So I try to get 4 sessions in a week. So recommended is 3 to 5 sessions, 20 to 45 minutes, depending on infrared temperature. So we want to pair it with hydration, the minerals. Remember, you don't sweat out water, you sweat out electrolytes. So replacing those electrolytes, those minerals. And then post sauna cold therapy, maybe you get in a cooler shower. It depends on the time of day when I'm doing it. So different protocols you can look at. One thing I was looking at stacking the sauna with, sorry, I have allergies, nutrients, nitric oxide support, looking at detox, supplements. So working on improving my removal of toxins, heavy metals, and metabolic waste is really my focus, especially as the seasons change. I think it's good to do a 5-day liver sauce detox or some type of 5-day plan when the seasons change around the full moon. But always make sure your drainage pathways are open. So we want to make sure we're sweating as in the sauna, and optimizing skin health and aging is where my other focus is. I don't want to be all wrinkly and saggy skin. So stimulating collagen production, improving elasticity can help with this, the sauna and the red light therapy, my Neura laser on my face, and really helping skin health from the inside out using the Gut to Glow program I've been talking about with Dr. William Davis. And then, of course, we want to improve blood flow to our brain, to our heart. This vascular health is all beneficial as well. So we can use beam minerals, taking a shot of the beam minerals electrolyze and the micro boost delivers essential iconic minerals that optimize cellular function, nerve signaling, and energy production. How does this happen? I was asked how. The electrical chemical gradients needed for energy production and proper muscle function and intracellular hydration. And then we want to look at what I'm working with Dr. Ben Lynch's company, Seeking Liver Health, is what can I do pre-sauna to help enhance the liver detoxification program I'm doing. So when we're talking liver, we'll do this in a separate slide presentation. I'm finishing up soon, but NAC boosts glutathione, the master antioxidant. So if you have excess oxidative stress, you need even more antioxidants. And my genetic pathways, I need more glutathione support if you look at your genetics. So something else to look at, milk thistle and TMG, sports methylation, crucial for detoxifying heavy metals. Dr. Nathan Bryan is all about the nitric oxide research, and he is coming on the podcast again. He has a new book out I need to get and read, but they have these lozenges that help increase NO, nitric oxide levels, naturally decline with age, and you can use them before workout to increase your endurance, and it also helps with detox. We did an Instagram live on how he was giving out these lozenges to the firefighters in LA with the Palisades fires, and really how nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, allowing for better nutrient delivery and metabolic waste removal, and looking at enhancing oxidation, reducing fatigue, improving workout recovery, but of course, really focusing on, as we age, this brain health, cognitive decline, increasing focus. All right, and then we have skin priming, mitochondria protection. I've been using Young Goose. They have a new product out that's great for post red light therapy. So I'm going to see if that helps. But what we can do on our skin serum after the sauna, after we're sweating, and replenish that skin. So using an NAD serum from Young Goose to repair skin mitochondria improves resilience against the heat stress. So working on mitochondria repair, collagen synthesis, and antioxidants to help the skin from what we might have released those free radicals. And then afterwards, doing some stretching or in the sauna, doing some breath work, stacking this together. Box breathing is something that's easy to remember to do. So now here's another protocol working on why and the liver detox we'll get into. So let me just hold this for. All right, I just had a little break. Now I'm finishing up here. So during the sauna program, Sunlight has different, I think, 6 different programs, trying to visualize my screen in there, but I prefer to do the cardiovascular one or detox. But really what you want to do is have the sauna is about 120 to 140 degrees in sunlight, and that will help with mitochondrial biogenesis. And starting out, you may want to start the temperature around 120 and get used to it. I find a lot of people don't sweat right away. So to me, that's more what I added in this picture of not having all the drainage pathways open and being more sympathetic nervous state when you're in there versus parasympathetic. So sometimes it takes people to adapt to that heat. So to enhance heat adaptation, to increase blood flow, to improve your detox pathways, and always thinking about keeping our minerals in balance, we want to sip on some electrolyte water, maybe adding a shot of the beam electrolyzed before, and having the right balance minerals, and then nitric oxide. I do the lozenger sometimes of from N101, dissolve slowly for sustained release to improve my nitric oxide production to help enhance the sauna. So this can help with improving blood flow, oxygenation, and endurance. Now, lymphatic system, we haven't talked about, but that's really how we move the toxins through our body. And the role of bile and the bile flow is the the flow of toxins, river of toxins coming through out through the lips. So we often hear about dry brushing beforehand, which I have and I always forget to do, and then using the rebounder, so bouncing for 5 minutes, say before you get in the sauna, can also help stimulate the lymphatic detox pathways. So you can do gua sha type of massage to stimulate that circulation. So just think of the lymphatic system does have a pump as our heart does for the cardiovascular system. So that bouncing and moving, you'll see people do, and that's that helping that lymphatic flow. All right, so post sauna, some suggestions are a cooler shower, or maybe you're doing hot cold therapy. I love doing a cold plunge when it's next to the hot tub and going back and forth. Contrast therapy, you can do sauna and then do your shower, maybe hot cold in the shower, or just go to shower and end, say even 30 seconds, just cooling down. But alternating heat and cold is said to increase mitochondria efficiency. And this is what a word we'll talk about with Dr. Patel next week of what is mitochondria efficiency. And then also restoring nitric oxide circulation issues. You want to remember that nitric oxide can deplete in the sauna, they said. So working on post-sauna replenishment to improve mitochondria health, taking a lozenger again afterwards could help. Now, hydrating, as I said, with the beam minerals, electrolyze and micro boost help with the minerals, but also we want that binder. So using the micro boost, cellular repair and hydration in our cells, and then supporting liver detox mitochondria repair. Remember, we were talking about mobilizing the toxins in that far infrared heat, and we want to make sure we have the nutrients we need, that we'll do in another video, for liver and gut support to help elimination of the toxins, having a push we talk about with the Quicksilver, push out the toxins that you'll do in the sauna, and then we want to catch those toxins and remove them. So we need to escort to get them out through our drainage pathways, peeing and pooping and sweating. So using binders to trap the toxins. So chlorella, if you watched years ago, we need a new one with Catherine of Energy Bits. They have the recovery bits, chlorella. That's a good binder. And then activated charcoal, bentonite clay. On my full script, you can see there's Quicksilver has a powder mix, black charcoal or activated charcoal. And they also have the capsules, or there's GI detox from another biobotanicals, and there's different options. So finding what works for you. And then replenishing skin and collagen, as I'm working on, as I said, post sauna, increases collagen turnover, post-session hydration and repair. So we're working on sealing everything back in with the serum. So we're working on aging, metabolic health, performance. Infrared heat boosts mitochondrial function. Nitric oxide enhances circulation, oxygen delivery. The electrolytes and minerals to optimize cellular hydration. Liver and detox support to clear toxins efficiently. And then NAD and antioxidants to protect skin and brain health to help reduce oxidative damage and support collagen. All right, so here's what I was working on. sunlight and sauna, near mid and far infrared, enhance my sweating, improve circulation, mitochondrial function, and then adding in my flex beam. So interesting, I just got this email today on flex beam, but how flex beam, you can place it in different places during a detox. So super interesting protocol that they shared. Flex beam protocol during detox, flex beam 24 hours before you detox over your abdominal and spine. Use daily throughout your detox, support your organs. Each placement's 10 minutes, full session, 4 placements, 40 minutes a day. If you're sensitive, start with every other day, 20 minutes. So B and C. So here's some suggestions. 24 hours before, around your spine, different placements, mid chest. So during detox, key organs, day 1, right rib. So your liver is underneath your right side of your rib cage. And then abdominals. And I've been doing this when I watch TV. If I watch a little TV at nighttime, do the red light therapy then. And then above waistline, and then abdominal, lower abdominal, left abdominal, back. So you just kind of move it around. So that's Recharge Health. You can learn more about the flex beam, but that's what I was trying to do in the sauna. Is my new plan to put all this together. So getting the nutrients again, we need to make sure we have the key nutrients, milk thistle, NAC, glutathione to support liver detox phase 1 and 2. This is going to help us neutralize the free radicals and oxidative stress from detox. Then we need minerals as a toxic binder, support removal of heavy metals, toxins, metabolic waste. And this will help minimize detox symptoms as a headache, fatigue, or Herxheimer reaction. Now, the flex beam we just went over, liver, gut, kidneys, lymphatic areas to enhance targeted detox support. Why? Because it helps reduce inflammation, oxidative stress, easing symptoms as joint pain and brain fog, improve circulation, energy production, and overall recovery with that too. Now, you can add hydrogen water. I use an Echo water bottle and make hydrogen water, which I have right here, actually, my little Echo Go, and I just push the button, and a couple minutes later, my water is hydrogenated. Or you can use tablets that you can get from Quicksilver on my full script. So let me know if you need my full script link. It's in the link tree. Seasonally, I think this is beneficial to really stack all this together. It's not something you need to do every time. Sometimes I have clients do it around the full moon because you'll hear about the full moon and how parasites are more active with the moon, energy of the moon, and what was it, serotonin, and how there's whole, Dr. Jockers has a really good blog on the full moon cycle. But full moon, actually look at that. If you look at full moon protocol cleanse and what's a full moon parasite cleanse, this is somebody else, not Dr. Jockers, but Dr. Jockers has great information on there. So resetting, restoring, parasite cleanse. There's some information if you look up full moon parasite cleanse. You could put all this together around the full moon cycle once a month, or for sure quarterly. All right, so doing hydrogen water using red near infrared light therapy to target liver, gut, lymphatic areas to improve the detox organs functioning at optimal level, promote sweating and lymphatic drainage using the sauna, removing heavy metals, toxins to improve recovery and skin health, using minerals as being minerals to minimize symptoms of headache, bloating, fatigue. So we want to have that binder to eliminate toxins safely. And using something as a glutathione plus, something that has milk thistle, NAC, help with the liver, phase 1 and 2. And make sure you're eating real food. You're having poly-rich foods, boosting detox pathways, intermittent fasting for people on your non-exercise days to add the electrolytes, autophagy, cellular cleanup on your rest days. So I'll be doing morning using my hydrogen water, take the liver nutrients and use flex beam. I usually do the sauna at nighttime, and then maybe do it when you can do it. It's the best thing. And then taking the glutathione before bed, helping while I'm sleeping, having that liver detox support. So doing flex beam when I'm doing stretching at night sometimes helps, and really helping with that restorative sleep program. So My link tree is in this blog if you want to learn more of my favorite products and get a discount code, support the podcast by paying less money with my code, and you get to support the podcast in exchange. So Sunlight and Sauna is really what I'm looking at to improve mitochondrial health, but how to enhance that process even more, working on being fit and healthy as we age from the cellular level. So I'll put this link in the show notes, but let me know if you have questions and what you are doing to improve the whole you. All right. Thanks for listening, and share this with other people who are on a mission to improve how they age, working on their current self so they can be the best self in the future.